benefit of those. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Australian fair launch of Cirrus Networks and the Gnodi Blockchain. The time has come. The time has come. The 45 days has literally started, and in actual fact, it started yesterday. Because obviously we're a little bit ahead of America. And if you were on the Zoom today, wow, you were like absolutely got the best lollipop or ice cream that you could ever get. So we're going to try and revisit some of that excitement
Yeah.
here, and hopefully, basically, you will feel the same, or if not better, and motivated to the point where you just want to get out of your seat and, literally go and tell the story straight away. I can tell you a little bit of a story that while I was listening to the Zoom, I was in my car working on a customer's shed, and he could hear the Zoom on the speakers of the car. And then he's like, what was that? What was that? So he come and sat in the front of the car and he watched the Zoom with me. And when you see the recording, you'll actually see Ben on there. Guess what he did? Straight away, where's your link, mate? I'm signing up live on the Zoom. It was absolutely amazing. So, and then straight away he went in and told his wife about it, and then she signed up as well. So, like, that's how powerful the Zoom today was. It was absolutely fantastic. It was hosted by our own Mary Kay and Sean, and we thank them for all the work that they do. And Mary Kay's on here at 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic to have you with us. So we're going to go a few things, and we're going to bring our superstar Rachel on board to go through the presentation and the opportunity for those that haven't seen it before, and then we go through a bit of a comp plan, and then there's a couple of little surprises that we've got for you. So something different that everyone hasn't seen yet, and that may just spark you a little bit further in your journey in this Cirrus Networks and Gnodi blockchain. So what I want to do is just quickly share my screen. Oh, by the way, there is a competition running too for the t-shirts. So if you've brought, 5 people and they sign, 2 people sign up, I'll give you a shirt, And if you've got 10 people and 5 people sign up, I'll actually give you 2 shirts. So there's the black ones with the Nodi on the background, on the back, sorry, the Nodi Node, and then there's the Cirrus on the front. Then we've got the white ones with the dark Cirrus and the butterfly on the back. So fantastic shirts, really, really, really good quality shirts. I wasn't going to just buy cheap stuff, so I've got some really, really nice shirts produced, and the screen printing and everything top notch, done by a very, very good friend of mine down here in Canberra. Wow, they're coming in from everywhere now. Bronte Bampton, he's in from Bali, I believe, and that's just amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Bronte Bampton.
Triple
Uh,
XL, please, Nick.
a, a surfboard maker extraordinaire is our Bronte Bampton.
Uh,
Ah, fantastic, fantastic.
hey, Mike.
How are you, Bronte? I'll just meet you there, mate. We're underway. Sean, fantastic to have you aboard, sir. And also the other one that we've got to thank is Nick Nair from England, absolute superstars in the Cirrus network. So basically, I'm going to just share my screen as I was saying. We'll get underway with a just a quick plug. Okay, so the t-shirts, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, if you want a t-shirt, then if you've got 5 people here and 2 sign up, you're going to let me know, because we'll see them in the back office, and you're going to get your t-shirt of your choice. As you can see, the great Gnodi Node and the Cirrus with the black one that I'm wearing right now. And then you've got the white version with the beautiful butterfly logo on the back. So if we can, I'll just restop that one, and I'm going to share. Oh, it's disappeared. There we go. Sorry about that. Um, and share that. There we go. That should be right. If I press that button there, and we should be right. Okay, so basically, yes, there we are. That's if everyone can see that quite nicely. The promotion is a free giveaway, obviously, free for those that participate in the Cirrus Network and Gnodi Blockchain t-shirt giveaway. To win one of these fantastic quality shirts, in white or black, at least 5 people to the Zoom tonight. And if 2 of those commit to getting started, you'll get a single shirt. And if you've invited 5 and you've got 5 people, sorry, let me reiterate. If you've got 10 people and 5 decide to sign up, I'll give you 2 shirts of your choice. So fantastic opportunity to get into the Cirrus spirit with this launch. Also, they will be for sale shortly. There's a new run coming out, so you'll have to hit me up, and if you want a Gnodi t-shirt. Great little opportunity to promote your business in that regard. If we can mute people there, thank you very much. So firstly, we'll get into the key features of the fair launch, because that's what it is. The fair launch happened today, and Mary Kay and Sean brought that to us. Absolutely wicked. We had the CEO and the CMO, Mr. Craig Pickering and Mr. Bob Steed on board, and wow, didn't they bring the electricity? It was amazing. So the equal opportunity, every participant can acquire tokens simultaneously, preventing any advantages for any specific group. So this is different to an ICO, which is an initial coin offering. So it's transparency. All the details about the project, including objectives, token distribution, are openly shared with the community, and you'll find them at docs.nodi.io, and you'll find everything there, the white paper, the constitution. So the transparency is there. And community involvement. The decisions are often made collectively by the community rather than a central authority. This is where the DAO comes in, so a decentralized autonomous organization. No pre-mining or reservations. It ensures the initial distribution is fully open to the public and benefits of a fair launch. The community trust and engagement. This builds a strong sense of community trust by providing equal opportunities, elimination of centralized control, decentralized governance. The model emerges, ensuring decisions are made collectively. And long-term stability, okay, because we're building up and building a community over this 45 days. This is going to be a rush, this 45 days. It's going to be amazing. You will not believe the things that are going to be lined up when the button is pushed on the Genesis block. This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. You're so lucky to hear about this right now. And if you heard about it before, you're even luckier. I consider myself in the top, like 0 or 1%. To absolutely hear about this, and I must thank Mr. Nick Nair for that privilege. But reduces the risk of sudden sell-offs and contributing to the project's longevity. So that just gives us pretty much basically the good feeling of a tight community, a solid community, and that's what you need when you're building a foundation. So I believe the fair launch and the way that the Cirrus Networks and the guys are doing it are just setting us up for absolute success. So I'm really, really happy about that. I'm just going to stop the share for a sec while we do this, because I really want to just go into another little section, and I'm just going to make sure I've got it in the right place while I go through that. And I've got to find it, sorry. I've lost it. Sorry. Let me get back to finding this for you. Oh, I can't even drop it down while I'm recording. And Rachel, you might just want to pop on there for a sec while I just find this little piece of gold, and
Yes.
maybe you can go through what your thoughts were. Oh, by the way, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Knight, she's our Queensland girl from Warwick here in Australia. She has been almost right at the start with me on this extraordinary journey. And so I'd just like her to, or welcome her to the Australian Zoom. And basically, yeah, you were on the Zoom today. What were your thoughts there while I
Yes,
just
yes.
find this?
It was an absolute pleasure to be there and listen to Craig and obviously Bob. He's always very inspiring. I just like to be able to have that enthusiasm of him that about this project, and then obviously they have a lot of knowledge. They know about this project. As I'm going through this process of being part of this project, I'm learning myself every day. And I encourage you to come and join us. We're gonna have a regular Zoom on for now, and we'll help your team to understand if you have brand new people, whether they have been in this space before or this might be something completely new. So we have something for everyone that is experienced, or somebody could be on this line already that probably a lot more experienced than myself. So we can learn from each other, and we would like to help people to learn about this space because it's a very exciting time. I would say in most people's life, it could change your future, which is right in front of our eye right now. This is an opportunity for you if you have not already taken a position in this digital space. So I'm excited about this space because it's a product that everybody will use and everybody will need, which we're already using it right now. So they will have, if you've already been to some of the Zoom before, you know that there will be lineup or 30 something project will be launched accordingly to the Cirrus network when they're ready to launch. And one of the first project that I just briefly talked about, mostly when we share, we talked about OneDrive, talk about Google Drive, which most of you are paying for the services, and myself including. And I just can't wait to be able to switch it over and have that data protection for my own privacy. And when I share with people, most people will open up their eyes and say, really, this is what we need, because at the moment we are so exposed. As soon as you're on the internet, you are completely exposed, and all your photo data information you share online is timestamped and is location stamp and is all collected and shared.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
I tell you, I found what I was looking for. Sorry, it just disappeared, but I'm going to go and bring some absolute gold. And I just wondered if you could bear with me, and thanks for bearing with us while we get this organized. But this is a little snippet from the actual Zoom call today. That was at about 11 o'clock, I think, our time.
yeah.
This is Mr. Bob Steed, the CMO of Cirrus Networks, and I'm just wondering if you can all hear this when I play it. So just let me know, please, Rach.
Yep. No volume. You have to share the volume.
Is becoming
Oh, good.
decentralized. And I mean, the whole world is becoming decentralized. And it's such an amazing space right now because, all of us probably wish we were kind of under the hood when some of these massive companies started, some of these massive industries started, and there's just really no way to get a foothold and take part in that. Um, but here we are in a decentralized world where we, the masses, all of us can get involved. We can monetize it. We can have active participation. It's really, really exciting. Imagine this. We just got off a phone call with one of the largest record labels in the world. And the Gnodi blockchain is going to be the perfect community for these massive media companies to live and to promote their business, to promote their music, to promote movies, to promote their gaming. All of that is coming. All of that is coming. And we're right at the beginning of decentralization. And I'm telling you, these groups, these companies, these artists, these actors and actresses, they love the Gnodi blockchain. They love the concept. Imagine that you buy a node and you come into this community, and just because you are now a digital landlord and you have that real estate, you own a piece of the infrastructure, everything that now comes into that infrastructure, you monetize. You monetize it every single day. It's so awesome what's happening right now. Now, tip of the spear for us is data storage. We've talked a little bit about that. Those of you who have been on the calls, you understand that when you come in and you buy a Gnodi node, you become a digital landlord. You're going to purchase real estate, as it were, on the Gnodi blockchain, and everything that runs on the Gnodi blockchain, you're going to monetize. It is the coolest thing. We talked a little bit about the other day about the fact that some of you witnessed fax machines be replaced by email, right? And there's no going back. How many of you started sending and receiving emails and thought, I'm going to go back to fax machine? Right? Well, this is what happens when we take standard traditional business that we're all used to and we lay it onto a blockchain. And in our space, something magical happens because we're in this word of mouth industry. We're sharing these concepts person to person. And so we're benefiting through the network. Well, now we can benefit additionally in the blockchain. There's no going back from that, right? There's no going back. So we're just super excited about this. Decentralization, I think, started with the gig economy, where we watched Uber create an environment through software where anybody with a car could now monetize that opportunity. We watched Airbnb. Anybody who had a spare home, a spare room, a place in the basement, they can now compete with Hotel Motel, and they can monetize that opportunity. And Craig Pickering, the CEO of Cirrus Networks, he calls me one day and he says, hey, we have found a revolutionary way through software to monetize data centers, to monetize data, right? The new gold rush. And all of us have heard data referred to as the new gold rush. I said, you got to be kidding me. Tell me more. And he says, we can do it through these licenses, through these node licenses. Anybody can come in and own a part of these data storage facilities. And I thought that is absolutely remarkable. This is a multi-trillion-dollar business. It's being driven by AI. It's massive. It's growing. And we can all participate in that. We can stake a claim. We can become a digital landlord. And by the way, I have no doubt that we are going to create 1 million digital landlords in the next year to 18 months. I have no doubt, right? And some of you were on the call maybe the other night, and we started listing some of the amazing products that are going to come into the community as the community is built. So I want to talk about that for just a minute, and then I'm going to turn the time over to our CEO, Mr. Craig Pickering. But imagine this. You come in, you buy a node, you become a digital landlord, you own a piece of the engine, right? You own a piece of the infrastructure wherein all of these other services and products exist. And when all of those products and services are sold every month, you own a piece of that business. That is a pretty exciting place to be. The first product we're going to launch, of course, is the node, the data storage node that builds the community. The second product that we're going to launch is the Cirrus Safe product. And the other day we talked a little bit about how powerful this product can be. How many of you, raise your hand if you have a data storage that you pay for right now? It might be Dropbox, might be Apple, might be Google, right? I think everybody does. And guess what? Everybody that you know does as well. Everybody that you know, you pay them the $10, $20, $30 or whatever it is per month based on the size, and you've got your 1 terabyte. And they take that into the storage, whatever storage they have, and then they turn around and rate it. They organize. Imagine that. They take the data that you pay them to store and they sell it. And part of this message, really, beyond becoming a digital landlord, is really becoming part of this movement, which we call data sovereignty, right? Taking back your data, taking control of your data. And, I was thinking about it the other day. Imagine that you had a car, and it was a car that you really liked, but you didn't have space in the garage and you didn't have space in the driveway. And so you take it down to a storage unit and you ask the owner of the storage unit if he can take your car. And he said yes. And he charges you $100 a month to put your car in storage. And you go home and you're happy because you know your car is stored and it's protected. And guess what he does? He takes the keys to your car and he gives them to someone, and they pay him to drive your car. And he does that every single day without you knowing and without you benefiting. That would never stand in the real world, would it? And yet, that's exactly what we do with our data. That's exactly what we do with our data. Imagine that. And so we look at data sovereignty and we say, we're going to take back our data, right? We're going to be a part of this movement where we take control. And someday down the line, if we want to sell our data, we'll have the right to do that. What if you had access to 1 million companies that were all willing to pay you $1 or $2 or $3 for your data? Well, that's how the big boys do it. That's how they make their money. That money should be made by you because it's your data. Well, that's the second product that will come out. And then we're going to have other incredible products coming out. There'll be a cellular service that will come out at some point. There'll be a streaming service that will come out. There'll be a Zoom product just like this one. Imagine a Zoom product that's so powerful that the closed captioning is flowing. As I'm speaking right now, you can actually read the words that I'm saying. If you'd like to read it in Spanish, there's an AI component that will translate it to Spanish. Powerful, powerful stuff. These are the types of products that are coming into our community. We've got a credit card product that's coming out. None of you have ever seen anything like it in your lifetime. It is the most amazing card. They call it a smart card. It is driven by AI. And when you see what comes with this card, you'll be completely blown away. But the list is long. Amazing software products that will be added to this community. And here's the cool part. These are all products that all of us want, we need, we love, we use them every day. All of you are using your cell phone every day. You're all using Dropbox. You're using a streaming service. You're using Zoom. Nobody's paying you commissions to do that. Nobody, right? Well, when you purchase within the Cirrus community on the Gnodi blockchain, guess what? You not only earn commissions in the network, we're going to issue tokens out of the blockchain. So you're going to earn commissions and you're going to earn rewards for doing the same thing you're doing right now. What do we call that in the industry? We call that a transfer buy, don't we? It's a transfer buy. We're never going to ask somebody to buy something that they don't want. We're certainly not going to ask somebody to buy something they don't need. And because they want it and because they need it, we're going to pay them commissions and we're going to pay them tokens in the Gnodi blockchain. That's pretty exciting. So we're excited about where we're at right now. We've put a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort. We've put together an incredible team of people, and that team is led by our Chief Executive Officer, Craig Pickering. And some of you have spent a little bit of time with Craig. Let me just tell you something about Craig, and I'm going to turn the time to him. Craig has been a really good friend of mine for a long time. And that's where our professional relationship starts. It starts as a friendship. And I watched Craig over the years. He's just been extremely successful in traditional business. He built a company called iMall. He sold that company to AT&T. And it was a technology that he sold. And he's always stayed very up on the latest technologies. And Craig is just a lot of fun to talk to because this is a guy that I love this about him. He sees around corners. He sees around corners. He sees opportunities that other people can't see. And that's probably his greatest asset. And so he's just so much fun to work with. And some of the things that we're seeing and involved with right now are so much fun. They're so much fun. And one of the things that I tell people is, look, if you can't be involved in a business where three things happen, you've got to know that you can do it. You've got to have some help, and it's got to be fun. Right. And if we can't meet those three criteria, well, there's a lot of other options out there. There's a lot of other ways that we can spend our time. Right. But I want you to know in the Cirrus community that this is a place where you can get help. This is a place and you'll get help through these incredible teams that we have, these uplines. This is a place where you can have fun. And we really want people to have fun. And you're going to find great success in this business. So with that, I'm going to introduce Craig, and Craig is going to speak a little bit about this fair launch period that we are now leaning into.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That was our CMO, Mr. Bob Steed, outlining the incredible opportunity that we find ourselves in. And I don't know about you, but that just sent chills of excitement right through my whole being. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Rachel on Well, that just sort of sets the scene as well. But I'm going to bring Rachel on to go through this presentation for the opportunity, and then we'll look at how you can become involved in that opportunity. So I'll just change a couple of settings here in the background, and Rachel, the floor is yours. Just need to unmute yourself there.
Hang on, bear with me. You can see my screen right now. All right, can you see the dashboard of the PowerPoint,
Yep,
you see?
yep.
Can? Perfect. Hang on, let me just move this.
If you just, yeah, you just go to that little TV screen there.
Yep,
Beautiful. What a
that's it.
professional. Way to go.
Cirrus Network, we are here tonight. Actually, welcome you for the very first fair launch Zoom, Michael and I. And thank you very much to Nick and Michael to be able to share this opportunity across the world and bringing in myself the opportunity to share and help whoever is possible. We have people that might be listening to this Zoom for the first time for this opportunity. So we'll do a very basic overview and hopefully it will help you to grasp the opportunity. And we'll do this over and over again. And you have team building environment that will help each other. That's what we aim to try to set up here. So what I'll do is just briefly run through the disclaimer. So in the information provided here with the Cirrus network is we are with the Gnodi blockchain. The information here is not a financial, legal, or investment advice. So most of the time we'll advise you to do your own research, and you can actually get a little bit know about this company. You can go to cirrusnetwork.io. You'll find the constitution of the company. You'll find a white paper. It helps you to understand a lot more in this business. So it's very, very important for you to actually spend some time. And if you share with people, at least you know what you're talking about. So we actually help them to understand this concept. Yeah. So next, what we would like to talk about, welcome to the future. The future is here. The world is changing, as you know. At the moment, you might not heard about blockchain or decentralization. Tonight, we're talking about decentralization. The future is here because decentralization is the way we're going to do things here. What is decentralization? It's the new way of fair and transparent decentralized community, and is emerging in this industry. People are rejecting the big tech control over their personal data, as we talked about how they monetize our data and information. We're going to change that. The big tech giant profit from your information without your knowledge. Daily, every day, they sell our data and on a daily basis, and they actually millions and millions of dollars they monetize on that. But those are our data. We're going to change that here. Right. Why decentralization matters? Technology built for the people, right? The decentralization is owned by the community of people. So decentralization ensures the data sovereignty, security, and privacy. Everybody is looking for sovereignty of their own data, security, and protection of their privacy. So be a digital landlord and own your personal data equals to sovereignty. So you have control now rather than the tech giant monetize on your data information. Hang on, I might have to mute somebody here. I mute this person, I don't know why. It's all right? Okay. Right, continue to the next slide with replace centralization with the community-driven participation. So at the moment, majority of data center are actually centralized. Like you can hear about the banking industry or the big company that have their data stored in a centralized environment. In Gnodi Blockchain, we have this change to a decentralization whereby we will have control of their data and information, not the tech giant. Yeah. Now, what is a Gnodi node? Gnodi node is your personal rewards generator in the Gnodi blockchain network. So firstly, a Gnodi node is your gateway to unlock your blockchain reward. So if you are a node owner, you will get a reward from the blockchain every day, every single day. By hosting your node, it helps you to build a community. So we are actually to share with the community, the bigger the node owner amount of a community in this network, the bigger the blockchain that we are building. And when we host our node, we put our node online, that's when you will get the reward if you're a node owner. And it will happen seamlessly. Process will set up and contribute to the blockchain and earn the GNO token. That's what the token name is, GNO, from the Gnodi blockchain. So most people would like to know what are the rewards and benefits and more. So firstly, we are at the beginning of the 45-day fair launch period. So to get started with the fair launch period for the special price of 997 USD, you will be owner of the node. So you can own one node, you can own 5 nodes or 10 nodes, up to you, but each node will cost you about 997 USD. Reward for participation. So if you are an affiliate, associate, you can earn network rewards based on the effort and grade commission paid weekly up to 40%. So you have a choice of being affiliate or associate. So the reward will be paid weekly. The maximum up to 40% is fantastic. Team-oriented environment. So we like to build a team and get rewarded and rank up quickly based on the group volume and infinity. So you can help each other. These are a very different model than probably you have experience from other way of doing networking. This is not a multi-level marketing. This is not a binary set a system. This is what we call I lost the word. Not
A uni level?
uni level. That's right. That's the word I'm searching for. It's a uni level. So you can sponsor as wide as possible, and then you just help your team to grow, and hope everybody will rank up together. So you get the volume of your entire team to infinity. Okay. Perfect timing. Talking about perfect timing, we have a very, very good timing now to be a digital landlord. Right now, the world is becoming more and more decentralized. Everything is almost using the blockchain technology. Everybody is slowly changing the way they're doing things, and blockchain will be the buzzword for the next duration of time as the community grows. And it is time to become a digital landlord for a decentralized future. Are you ready? Who's ready to be the digital landlord? I love the idea of being the digital landlord, because if you are a landlord of the normal landlord, I call it, you will have the leaking plumbing, or you might have a leaking roof or broken toilet you have to fix. But here, there's nothing to be fixed. All you need to do is host it with a minimum fee of less than $2 a month, and where you go. Now, I congratulate you tonight. You have become the 7% of the people that know about blockchain, because you are here tonight, you're invited here tonight, and you become someone that educated and you know about what is the blockchain. And of course, we will learn as we go. So one thing good about this community is we learn at the same time we earn. How good is that? And also the market for this business opportunity is 93%, because 93% people out there need our help. Yeah, they need to know, they need to learn, because no matter what, blockchain is going to touch everybody's life. So yes, this is an opportunity to get a position yourself. If you haven't already done so, this is the time for you. So thank you very much for your time, everyone. And get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. And if you need help, please type in the chat box, and Michael and I are here. If we have more time, we'll try to have some Q&A towards the end. And now I would like to invite Michael back again, our superstar from Brisbane, and he is going to jump out of screen if he can to try to give you a big hug. He's going to actually share with us what the compensation plan look like for you. So what I really like about this opportunity is you can be a builder. You want to build a massive network, you can do that, as well as you can be a passive owner. Just buy a node and own a node, get the reward from the blockchain. So there is every things for everybody here. So it's up to you. The decision is up to you. Is on your hand. I'm kind of excited to be part of this community because I'm learning every day. So welcome, Michael. Hands over
Ah,
to you, buddy.
unreal. Thank you so much, Rachel. And got to give her a big hands up, everyone. That was her first presentation here in Australia, and what a job she's done. Fantastic, Rach. Absolutely superb. Now, this is what this blockchain and this business promotes is leadership. It promotes healthy leadership. It promotes building everyone from the inside out. And I might just get you to drop your share there,
Yep.
Rach, and
Okay.
I'll.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for that information. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the beginning. And Rachel is dead right when she says we don't want to be fixing leaky plumbing and fixing tiles on roofs and collecting rent that way. We want to be a part of the decentralized
A
community.
modern landlord.
Absolutely. So if I might now just go in, you give me a few seconds to get this underway, get down to where we need to be, and I'll just start that there. Now it might just change on me again while I open this up, and it has done. So I'm going to have to excuse me while I make my way down to cloud nine. And
There you go.
there we go. Oops, it just doesn't want to sit. Sometimes I have a problem like you, Sean. It just doesn't want to do what you tell it to do. But anyway, we're there. So, ladies and gentlemen, after knowing now what this is about and hearing our CMO, and the things that are going to come on this blockchain, it's really up to you where you decide to go with this. There's three ways. There's customer, affiliate, or associate. What we're going to do is venture into all three just to give you an overview, and then you can get back to the person that invited you to discuss that more. And if you want to then take the next step and become a digital landlord, there's no problem. It's very, very simple. So the Cloud9 compensation plan. What a name for a compensation plan. Have you ever heard such a thing? And who doesn't want to be on Cloud9? So the plan is crafted to recognize and reward the efforts of our affiliates and our associates and empowering individuals to embrace the decentralized ecosystem. The plan is more than a reward structure. It's a roadmap to achieving your personal and professional goals. And what we just seen from Rachel Knight is part of that, personal and professional goal. So she's starting to build a business. She's starting to build that inside, and it's starting to come out where now she's becoming a leader of her business. And this is what we promote all the way through this ecosystem, this decentralized ecosystem brought to you by Cirrus Networks. So the Cloud9 compensation plan, these are just key highlights. We go over them just to give you the idea. It's goal orientated. This supports you in setting and achieving short, mid, and long-term objectives. If you don't set goals, you're just floating and you're not really going forward to achieve your, what you want, what you set out to achieve. You might have really, really short-term plans where, you need to go down the shop, buy bread, come back. That's a short-term goal. Complete it, you're done. You've got your bread and you're laughing. But in this business, short, mid, and long term, okay, this is about working with people, as Rachel said, working with a team to achieve your short, mid, and long-term objectives. So you don't want to make them too hard to get into those and complete those objectives. And this comp plan allows you to do that. It's amazing. The parallel growth, it enables you to grow your decentralized Gnodi blockchain network while unlocking even more digital rewards, which, as Bob, you heard what Bob was saying, the rewards that are coming onto this blockchain is amazing, absolutely amazing. I don't know what else word to use, ladies and gentlemen, because I was so excited when I heard what was on the Zoom today and what Bob had said. It just blew me away. The fast rewards, it incentivizes affiliates activities with quick and tangible benefits. And I think you heard me say at the start when we were on the Zoom, my customer for building today, he heard the Zoom in the car, came and sat in the car, listened to the Zoom, bang, straight away, he wanted to sign up. So it incentivizes quick and tangible benefits. and leadership, where we just seen what this does for leadership. Our own Rachel Knight, absolutely, shining there with the presentation. So this comp plan and this Cirrus Networks has literally got every base covered for you to start a business, grow your business, and grow a very, very big team. Rewards, they're frequent. They're offers weekly and monthly incentives, okay? And they're not capped. So it's up to you. It's really up to you. This can be as big as you want, as small as you want, up to you. Fantastic, absolute fantastic opportunity. Two ways to earn. Obviously, if you're a customer, well, you don't go to a shop and you don't buy a product and then expect to earn from that product, do you? You go to the shop to buy the product and then you take that product away. Deal done. So the two ways you can earn is an affiliate or an associate. And the Cirrus representative can choose to earn through either that affiliate or associate comp plan. And if we look at it, customers can upgrade to an affiliate or associate anytime. So if they see the benefit, they've got their digital landlord, or they've become their digital landlord, and then all of a sudden they see, they hear and they jump on a Zoom and they see what's going on and they think, wow, I want to be a part of that. How do I be a part of that? Well, in your back office as a customer, there's an upgrade button, and you can then choose to upgrade to either an affiliate or an associate. Quite simple. If you do that, you can only change between the affiliate and the associate status once per 12-month period. This is to stop people chopping and changing, and you've got to be serious. If you're going to do something, set a goal and do it. Don't just go, oh yeah, I'll do that, and then give up. That just doesn't help anybody, especially yourself, okay? Especially yourself. So affiliates can enroll customers, and if a customer enrolled under an affiliate converts to an affiliate or an associate, they become sponsored by the associate above their affiliate enroller. So an affiliate, therefore, is not part of the compensation plan that we're going to go through tonight. The affiliate compensation model, however, the first purchase that or first sale that you do, you earn straight out 40%. So if you want to do a little quick math there, Rachel said the node was around $9.97. That's the fair launch price too, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's the fair launch price. After 45 days, might not be that. So you want to get in quick. I've only got a few days, and this 45 days will rocket by, believe me. You'll earn 40% on the commissionable volume of the first order of a personally enrolled customer, okay? The remainder CV pays back to the uni level upline in the comp plan, which is 10%. Because this company pays out 50%. Where have you heard that before? 50%. That is insane. On the second purchase, it pays 20% as an affiliate. Okay, so on the second purchase, you'll get around 20%. Now, let's just think about that. Okay, it's a 50% drop, but if you are an influencer, that's the word I was looking for. What if they've got followers? Like they've got 500,000, 1 million, 2 million followers. Some people have got even more than that, and they happen to just advertise the fact that, hey, do you want to become a digital landlord? Imagine that one of these influencers has got 1 million followers and 10% of those followers buy a node. Tell you what, 20% doesn't sound too bad. So let's get into the actual comp plan. And I'm going to just do a little quick thing here for our man, Nick. He loves this style. We're going to start at the bottom and then work our way to the top. So the fast start. As an associate, because you can see in the top corner, this is the associate compensation model. So as an affiliate, you don't get to participate in the uni level comp plan, but as an associate, wow, the world opens up. So we start with 30%. You notice the 30%. You're thinking, okay, affiliates get more. They get 40%. Well, hang on, the second sale's 20%. So now associates are a flat 30% on each sale, okay? Then the level 1, the percentage kicks in. And so your first sale might be 30% plus 5%, 35%, okay? Now, if we look at these large numbers here, we can break them down into 1 node, 2 nodes, 4 nodes, 10 nodes, up to cloud 5. And we're going to stay sort of cloud 5 because I've got another little surprise for you guys to explain just that first part of the comp plan in a little bit more detail. But at the top, Cloud 1 is your rank, your starting rank, and then we go all the way up to Cloud 9, and what a place that will be. And then we obviously bringing the rainmaking situation with Rainmaker 1, 2, and 3. Then who wouldn't want to be in Rainmaker situation? Bringing the rain, as in the cloud, in the first slide. So group volume, the minimum group volume to reach your rank is this number here. So that's like 1 node, your Cloud 2, 2 nodes, your Cloud 3, 4 nodes, your Cloud 4. This is not personal volume. This is group volume, ladies and gentlemen. Group. You don't have to do this by yourself. This is group volume to get to a rank. So this means that if your group is recorded to infinity, that means a lot of people in your group are going to rank up pretty quickly. Now that's incentivization, because a lot of people then are going to stay with you, build with you, and then more people that come along are going to absolutely do exactly the same thing. Duplication, unbelievable. So this is group volume, ladies and gentlemen. 1 node, 2 nodes, 4 nodes, 10 nodes in your group. So that's just 10 people. And I'm sure that no 10 people would be able to bring on 10 nodes. And then you're looking at Cloud 5. Your leg volume, however, 2 times 2,500. Okay, so that's basically 3 nodes each in 2 legs to cover the entire group, the leg volume, sorry. That leg volume then comes down to level 1 and you get paid on level 1. And then if you've got subsequent levels underneath you, and so on and so on. I won't go further right down to level 9, but you can see when you hit Rainmaker 3 that we are paying out down to level 9. Dynamic compression, you can see that sitting in there and you're probably wondering what that is. Well, that is an absolute gem in this compensation plan. Now, not everybody is going to build like you will build. Some of you are going to be like the Roadrunner and absolutely take off and build a massive, massive network. Some of you are going to be just cruising along. That's fine. You do it how you want to do it. It's your business. And this compensation plan allows you to create your business the way that you want to create it. The dynamic compression comes in when one of your team member, or say several of your team members, just have a little bit of an off month. Maybe they're doing something else in their month and they don't actually create the volume that is required for their level. Well, the dynamic compression will realize that and just let the volume go up and above so that everybody else now can still contribute in that group volume. So one person not going to stifle the whole setup and the whole ranking system and the whole volume that's flowing up through this compensation plan. That is dynamic compression, and that is a game changer. There's no doubt about it. The check match level, obviously you can see the check match level starts at Cloud 5, and that's where we're going to go into a little bit in the next few minutes. So check match down to 8 levels. This is another game changer on top of already the levels that you create in your business. So ladies and gentlemen, the associate is the place that you want to be if you're going to be a builder. The other thing I'd love to mention too is that when you sign up for the first time with Cirrus Networks on the Gnodi blockchain, included in your first purchase is a 1-year subscription to the associate compensation model. So why wouldn't you go and choose associate? Why would you choose customer? Why would you choose affiliate? Why not choose that associate and take the maximum benefit from joining this Cirrus network? So ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, we've got our group volume and we've got our leg volume. Okay, so everyone basically, when you've got 1 node done, you're virtually Cloud 2 straight away, because that's 1 node. Cloud 3, you're going to be 2 nodes, and everybody knows 2 people. Come on, you could not get to Cloud 3 quite quickly and easily. Okay, and also Cloud 4, it's done and dusted. Heck, I did that in like 5 minutes. It was crazy. 10 nodes, okay, a little bit more champion, but tell you what, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's easy, quite easy to do once you set your short, long, and midterm goals. This is the plan. So as an associate, every sale, every first sale that is, believe every first sale, 30% plus your level 1 in the uni level comp plan is leg volume. Okay, this is where your pay comes from. Oops, and my computer's done the same as Sean's. So an example, your very first, this is worked out on a single node sale, okay? Not multiple node sales, just a single node sale. So just so you understand. So one node sale, your commissions in USD is a personal sale. So 30% is the 299.10 plus the uni level 1. So that's the 5% here because we're just starting out, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? We're 5%, okay? So cloud 1 to cloud 4, as you can see, is 5%. That's 49.85. Grand total is 349.95 USD. Just from the sale of one node. Remember, the company's paying out 50%. You might say, well, hang on, where's the rest of that percentage? Where I'm getting 35%. The 5% then goes back into the uni level comp plan to share with everybody. So that's the bonus of this comp plan. An example for Cloud 5. Once you've reached your 10 people, 2 legs with 2,500 nodes, we're looking at the 5,000 total, okay? The commissions on USD, personal sale, you've still sold one node yourself. So, or even if you haven't, but you've still, we're working it out on one node yourself at 299.10 plus the uni level cloud 5 leg volume. Now we're 7% on 5,000. Okay, that's 350. So now your weekly 649.10. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. That is so easy to achieve. Some of you in this room have already done that. I'm absolutely sure of it. That Cloud 5 is your short-term goal. Your mid-term goal would be Cloud 9. Your long-term goal would be Rainmaker 3. And this is something new. Paul Semick, our wonderful sponsor, has been saying that there are 39 layer 1 blockchains. And, you know, no discredit to Paul, but talk is cheap. If we can't show that, then how can you believe what we're saying? So I've done the research, and here are 33 of the only layer 1 blockchains available right now. And as you heard Bob say, and if you were on the call today, you would have heard Craig say that what will be coming next? Well, I think you can all know that answer. The Gnodi blockchain will be part of this 39, 40 layer 1 blockchains. This is proof that these exist. Okay, it's not just talk. This is proof that these exist. And the Gnodi blockchain will definitely be a part of this group, this absolutely unbelievable group of blockchains. However, we'll have a difference. We will absolutely have a difference. If you were really listening to what Bob said, I urge you to go back and find the link that's been shared out through all the groups and listen to the whole call today. Listen to what Craig Pickering has to say. If you are not a believer now and you watch that video, you will definitely be a believer. Simple steps to get started. Click on the affiliate link that you receive, create your account, purchase your node position, share your link, and build your business. It's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the decisions you make every day that ultimately determine your outcome in life. James Rowan, good friend of Sean's, as much as I know. But this is a decision that you and you only can make. I don't know of any other decision that I would make right now because I am absolutely so excited about this project that I could not make the decision to grab my link and get signed up and get my Gnodi and absolutely become a digital landlord today. There is no doubt where this is headed. I just wonder if I can open up to Mr. Sean and Mary Kay. 5 a.m. in the morning. Can you believe that? Jumped up and jumped on our Zoom. I'm really excited to have them here because they are literally champions of the project. So I wonder if they could just say a few words for us. Mary Kay, you're there. How are you? Thank you so much for today. It was such an incredible event, and I'm just blessed to have you here. So yeah, thank you so much.
It's totally exciting to be here. You know, I've missed some opportunities in the past, like when the internet came on, as Craig was saying, and some of the Bitcoin, some of the cryptocurrency. And when this came along, I said, I will not miss it. I will be in front of it. So we're glad we can be here and we're excited for each one of y'all. So hang tight and ride with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so just got a quick question there before I just throw to Sean in the group. I think it was something about the size of the storage. Um, the node itself has small storage, 3
Yeah, I
terabytes.
just I heard it over one of the Zoom meeting, and they said that the node itself has a very small
No, it's
capacity. Yeah, and then you
actually
can upgrade that.
you can upgrade that, but it
Yeah.
starts out at actually 500 terabytes.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more than 3 terabytes. That's kind of
But I'm
exciting.
talking about the Cirrus safe. I think it's 3 terabyte, the storage to start.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
product that's going to come on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
take up a
So,
little bit of
so if you're
space.
looking at storing our personal data on the personal level, three
Yep.
terabyte is huge.
Massive.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
So
have plenty of space.
Sean, Sean, come on, bring the love,
Good
mate.
morning, good evening. Yes,
Hey,
how you doing, buddy? You
absolutely
guys are rock
fantastic.
stars, man. I really enjoyed sitting here watching you guys. Oh man, we're in such a special place, you know. This is where we're at. You know, each of us need. Mary Kay typed in the chat. Each of us need all of us, and all of us need each of us, man.
There's the saying. I love it. I love
That's what we're
it.
doing. Yeah, this
And
is.
this community is building because, when we first started, as you know, we were having sort of 3, 4, 5, and 6 people on the Zooms, and now we're getting into the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and today was just an amazing time. Um, you've been a like the driving force from, let's say, December, when we really didn't know a great deal, but now here we are at the 45-day launch, and it's just such an exciting time. Nick over there in England, I just want to bring you in if I can, because you're the man that sort of, made the phone call to Australia and set this wheel in motion. So I want to thank you so much. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great, Michael. Really a pleasure. Really a pleasure to see you guys. Oh my God, today's Zoom was just so amazing. Rachel, you're a star. Michael, superstar. What can I say? But really, I thank the day that I connected with Sean a few years ago, on a kind of a private Zoom where we're not supposed to share our numbers, and I just reached out to Sean, and here we are. Sean has been a tremendous force in all of this. Of course, we can't forget Paul Simic, who actually brought this to Sean. But Sean, and then there was me, and I called Michael, and you know what? Michael is he just runs. And I'm just looking at him run and said, thank God he's running, because I got to chase him. That's it. But he is fantastic. But saying all of that, the reason why we are doing this is it's a tremendous project. And of course, the rewards are amazing, and the people we are working with are just so amazing. Mary Kay and Sean, thank you. And even Bob has been tremendous. We went to Malaysia. He came along. He did presentations over there, and people saw. They didn't even not only saw just the man himself, but they saw his heart, where he was heading. The transparency in the man and the love from him. So everyone was very grateful for him turning up there. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, Nick.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Sean and Mary Kay.
Absolutely, mate. That's the truth right there. We got just a question for Elaine that I'll quickly answer because we're sort of almost to the top of the hour. In where we started, but no, Elaine, the actual nodes doesn't depend on how much storage you need. Just that there'll be enough room on the blockchain for you, because this is a decentralized blockchain. So it's not like you're buying your own phone and you're having to fill up that space. So when your data, or any company's data for that matter, goes onto the blockchain, it is actually, cut up like a jigsaw puzzle, spread over the entire decentralized network, a little bit in every single node, so that it's heavily encrypted. That means that it's secure, cannot be hacked, and then you are the person that has the encryption key to then retrieve that data when you need it. And that is where the security comes from on this blockchain. So it's not necessary that you need, many nodes to store your data, unless you've got gazillions of photos and gazillions of videos that you need that much room. But yeah, I think the reason that you would buy multiple nodes is to collect multiple tokens. So, to fill up on those tokens, because as you heard Bob say in his opening video, the things that are coming to this blockchain will be like a usable community, and those tokens will be usable in that community. I think, Sean, you've got a little bit more, if I can touch on you again, you've got a little bit more sort of information about how we're going to be able to use our token on the blockchain. Little couple of little gems, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
Well, guys, every night at midnight, I think it's 48 million rewards are going to be deposited in the number of nodes that exist starting on April 25th. So what is this reward going to be? Well, it's a Gnodi coin is what it is. And as that coin might start out at 9 zeros and a 1, like 1/1,000,000th of a penny. But what does your life look like when that coin is $10 and you've got millions of coins?
My Lord.
Did Bitcoin start out like that and then go to $106,000? See, this is a game changer for you, your family, the lives of people that you know and care about. Because of Craig Pickering, and Mary Kay said it well, this doesn't come along very long in each of our lifetimes. This time in history where this transition happens, it only happens once, maybe in your lifetime if you're lucky. We've lived through it twice. We lived through the internet, and now we're living through blockchain and crypto becoming a piece of our lives. And so, I mean, get a node, so you have a license to own a piece of the blockchain, and then as you earn commissions, put that back into more nodes, especially during this 45-day launch. Man, I'm sitting here thinking and listening to you guys do a wonderful presentation, how I can get more nodes. What can I do? We've got a pretty hefty commission coming on our first run, and that's going back into nodes. I hope. Mary Kay's the boss. She'll tell me where that money's going. But,
Definitely. We are going to put a lot of it back into the nodes.
yes. I mean, it's so Mary Kay's buying nodes outside of our group for her children. And I mean, it's just think about, I like this language. I hear it a lot lately. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Imagine what your life looks like when you have millions of nodes deposited into your wallet, and all the new SaaS, software as a service companies, they start loading. I heard Bob told me the other day, they got over 30 companies in line right now. And we're not even, what happens when we're a million node owners? We're the largest blockchain in the world, and companies are just begging to get on our blockchain because we have the eyeballs. When you control what I call the list, when you control the eyeballs, you control the marketplace. And that's where we're going. And all of us have a chance to own a piece of that.
Unbelievable.
Don't take that for granted, guys. I mean, you're not going to, I don't know what your age is. I know Mary Kay and we're at 64 years old right now, and we won't see this again. Not an opportunity like this.
100%.
So anyway, back to you, Mike, guys. Great job. I just so enjoyed being here. Thank God for Mary Kay waking me up. My alarm didn't go off.
Yeah. thank you all. I just wondered if I could. Uh, I don't know if he's available because it'd be pretty early in the morning for our Portuguese friend, Mr. Enrique Machado. I'm just wondering if he can unmute himself and bring some excitement. This man is an absolute powerhouse in network marketing. He's had 30 plus years in the industry, and what he doesn't know uh, is not worth knowing. But the man is exciting. You've probably seen some of his posts and some of his posters, and I just wondered if he could leave us with a few parting words as we close this first Zoom down for Australia. Mr. Enrique Machado, are you there?
I'm here, buddy. I'm here. Thank you so much. Thank you
Hey!
so much, my friend. It's early morning. My voice is just just showing that. Just wake up in a like 15 minutes ago. So forgive me about it because not because I usually wake up late, but because I work 24 hours a day almost. So that's how exciting it is. And Mike, you know me. A lot of people know me. I'm just blessed for that. It's a plus 30 years career, excitement and everything else. But like 4 or 5 years ago, I simply retired myself because there was no exciting project out there. There was no new thing. There was no honest thing. There was no exciting thing out there. And then, the crazy Mike just called me a couple of months ago and told me, "Hey, Enrique, you gotta look at this." And yes, guys, as you can imagine, every single day, almost every single week, every single month, a new guy called me and say, "Hey, Enrique, you gotta look at this." So Mike was kind of another one. And I was like, okay, I'll take a look at that. It took me like 2, 3 days to, convince myself that I really needed to take a look at it. And then I was like, like the front cover of the newspaper, you read it like in a second, something like that. And I wrote it like in a second. And I was like, well, it seems like a new world war is coming. I don't know. Let me call Mike, and I immediately called Mike. And Mike, can you explain me? If I was a 6-year-old kid, can you tell me what's the excitement? It's not that common for you to be that excited. And I was like, okay, give you your best shot. I give you a chance. Give me your best shot. And it was like blah 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 blah. And I was okay. Stop it. This is new. This is exciting. I can you really give me my time and my excitement? And are you really, Mike? Are you getting me out of the retirement? And he was like, yeah, probably yes, Enrique, probably yes. And I was okay, okay. Well, let me get back to you because I need to read this. I really need to dig in. And, you know, a couple of 3 months ago, and right now, my gosh, I'm working like a maniac. I feel like 18 years old again. I'm excited. All of the people that I know that was like me retired, they were coming back, and this is exciting times. Oh my gosh, really. Guys, trust me, 30 years in my career, I've seen everything in the industry. I'm still in love with this, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. The possibilities here are huge. Guys, do your thing, do your magic, become who you were born to be. This is the place, this is the magic. Everything is going on here. Believe me, this will be, I'm sorry to tell you this is recorded, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This is the easiest 100x that you're going to make in your life.
Mm.
Guys, dig in, dig in. You have the beautiful people here. You're not going to be alone. Every single one of these guys, we're going to help you to get there. Dig in, and start doing. This is your life chance. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for waking me up. Michael, especially you, waking me up and say, "Hey, Enrique, you gotta work again." I say, "What? I don't need it." Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, guys.
Oh man, you're a superstar, Enrique, and yeah, it must be 2 or 3 in the morning in Portugal, so in Lisbon there. And this is the thing, guys. This is what's got people excited around the world. We're coming right up to the top of the hour. I need to start to close this one down. So again, thank you to Rachel, our presenter for tonight. Absolutely stellar job. Thank you, Mary Kay and Sean, for coming on board. Nick for coming on board. Everyone for getting up early and getting on board here in Australia. Bronte Bampton, I don't know if you're in the Noosa or in your Bali, but I'd love to see you aboard there at one point in time, buddy. Great to see you on and joining the fray. But I'm going to just stop the recording now, and we'll just